And welcome to another episode of Enigmatica 6 Expert, where today we're crafting the digital miner. At least I hope so. I think we got a lot of the stuff ready for carrying out that. So I've just been going through and teaching a whole bunch of recipes, and there's a couple of things we need to sort. One being we need Wixie Charm, so it's actually this thing's the bit we don't have. I've got another arboreal extractor because we need mineral resin. So I'm pretty sure I don't have a mineral tree in here yet. Oh wait, we do. It's right here. But we are using that mineral for making crystallized mineral, which is not the same as mineral glass. Well, I was going to cardboard box and get some more leaves, but we could just do this. And this should give us another source. And we might do that. In between episodes, if you've watched the Sunday Sessions video, we tidied up, not really this, but we're using the essence from this way over here, somewhere here. And you can turn that essence, might as well grab some. And you can grab a tank of this essence, which can't be used for making those circuits that we try to make, or the memory chips. And you can turn essence into essence of knowledge, and essence of knowledge can get turned into memory essence, which is the stuff we want for some of the crafting things we do. So that's pretty neat. And we fixed the annoying recipes of these circuits. What the issue was is that I had the recipes set up like this, where the unpacked control circuit would turn into circuits. The unpacked control circuit comes from a basic control circuit. But if we come back to these recipes and look at this page, if you're using the drill and laser program, which I am, that initial component immediately gets turned into the thing we're trying to craft in the end. So that's why I was always crafting the thing I actually wanted, but it kept saying it had never finished processing or never got this. I'd always thought it was stuck processing this because we never got this intermediate component. So yeah, that's been a thing for a long time, I think. I don't know if it changed in an update or what the story is, but yeah. So I'm going to carry on sorting out this mineral stuff. We're going to need another thermopneumatic processing plant, which actually needs a pretty high temperature. Do we have one sitting around? It's got nothing in it. Yeah, this one. I think we'll chuck mineral stuff in this guy. And I'm just going to craft some mineral glass. It's used for trying to craft all these screens and a whole bunch of integrated dynamic stuff. Just for crafting components. Because we're pretty close. Like we can auto-craft everything except the robot, which is like a ritual thing. There's just a couple of little things we're missing, and it should work. And check it out. An advanced black hole tank, currently storing 400 buckets of experience. Now I can totally refill that. That's nice. We should probably just immediately pipe it over here, but it's cool that we're going to be storing all that experience. That's nice. It'd be better if there's a faster way of absorbing it, because this would take a very long time. But nevertheless, cool. Cool. So yeah, it does mean we're running some mechanical pipe, which is, yeah. That's where I had to run it, because I didn't leave enough space in the floor for running all the cables. We'll probably have another tidy up of that at some stage, but it's working fine for now. So, I think that's kind of gotten us... we're missing that Wixie Charm. We can craft this now because I just manually did that part. These crafts actually will work. It's just, it doesn't pick up the... Oh, never mind. I thought it wasn't picking up the wormholes. So we do need to craft one of these as well. This Wixie Charm. Now, I don't know the best way to try and automate this. I'm really not sure. None of this stuff's too hard. We've kind of lost our source, like our unlimited source, because we used to get it from mobs falling to their death here, whereas now the mob crusher's taking care of them. We don't actually end up with source in here, which is unfortunate because we kind of need it. Also means this guy isn't getting filled up anymore because he does use source to run. So at some point, I think occasionally mobs fall and land on the sides. At some point we're going to have to... Or do we? Hang on. Like, what if we just... What if we just put a block there? And now, like, a percentage of the mobs that fall down are going to generate source. And the rest of them are going to get mob crushed. I think that's a simple solution to a small problem. Except for the items that are going to keep piling up. I'm going to have to sort that. I think I might hook up that old vacuumator thingy that we used to have sitting there. This dude, I think we'll have to set him back up. And then let's look at doing this Wixie charm. I should be able to just grab all the bits. I think I've already got some of this. At some point, I guess I better figure out a nice way to automate this process. I'm sure it can be done. I'm sure you could do it with XNet actually. Yeah. Though you might have to end up with like multiple of these setups for different recipes. So I can craft a good portion of that. Steel wall mounts and turntables. So that should just be a recipe. And that should just be a recipe. Okay. Not difficult. Not difficult. More crafting patterns. Stuff's happening. Is stuff happening? Looks like things are still happening. Oh, I need to... Right. You need to extract neural processors and insert anything. And that should finish. Well, it's got to do this. Yeah. And we can autocraft those bits and pieces. Eventually we're going to end up with a rotary condensator. There we go. He is going to need to be connected to our brine. Now we actually don't have a lot of brine. We really don't. See, what's in here? This is brine. But I really need to rearrange this a little bit. You know what? I was going to put this guy in here, but I realized I think he is like extremely directional. So we're not going to do that. We are going to plonk this guy here. And make you require a high signal. And then if we chuck some... We shouldn't use coal, I'm just going to use coal. Chuck some coal in here. That'll fire up this and we should start to end up with brine once this guy backstuffs. Boom. Chemical crystallizer. And then with that we can turn that brine into salt. Just one of the last remaining things we need. So I think we've got a bit of brine building up. Got 37 buckets of it. Yeah. And I started assembling the Teddy. The digital miner. These actually have items in them, they just don't render for some reason. But all we're missing is the matter transmitter, because that's the receiver, and the robot. And that robot, I'm pretty sure all he's missing is the salt. And we just need to do another one of these recipes. I really should automate lightning crafting. I really should do it web, but yeah, definitely digital miner. Let's get ourselves that digital miner. Okay, so rotary condensator. Now we want to decondenstrate. Brine to gaseous brine. And we use gaseous brine. Yeah, so I think... no, it's not going to input. That's okay. Oh, he's away. So that's making gaseous brine. That's probably more than enough. We might save the rest of this brine for something else. And then... a crystallizer. Kind of looks like you can go either way. Wait, I'm not even sure how this guy got charged. Of course, this is now a gas, so we need a pressure tube. Gaseous brine. You're going to need power. There's our 1 salt. That's what we needed. That's all we needed. I guess I chuck this back here to collect some more brine. Do we start making more lithium? I feel like soon we're going to be getting to this. Maybe next episode. So all I needed was a stable wormhole and the stuff for this, and I think we've got these rituals set up. And a wormhole. Eventually. And of course. Every time. Every time. Then a robot. Or a robot. Which does mean we're binding a demon into the robot. So it's not like artificial intelligence, it's yeah, he looks possessed. He does look possessed. And here we go. The actual last component. So I'm pretty sure I've got everything in the right place. And I actually spent the time slowing this thing down. So hopefully we don't have to disconnect everything. Nice. And that is still a reasonable speed. That is still a reasonable speed. Oh, this is going to be awesome. A digital miner. I did just run out of Nebu ore as well. Well, Nebu ingots. That is cool. You know what? I thought I didn't want one, but I realized I really do want one. And these entangleopers that we got as a quest reward. Are these automatically connected? Like, I forget how these work. Frequency, none. So now he's set to 1. And if we set you to 1, these are now connected. And then if we go over to our reactor, oh god, do we want to hook? We probably want to hook into like this energy cell. He's getting power. And then he's got power, and because this is already chunk loaded, this is going to be perfect. We go to somewhere like, I guess, the atom, because getting Nebu kind of sucks. Now, yeah, let's just give it a go. Of course. Yeah, why do you exist? Why are there so many of you? Oh, they're everywhere. Right, I'm just going to run over to that cave we dug. Actually, we could go up on top, right? We're not particularly safe up here. And then oh, we're going to want a chest as well. Right, I better grab a chest and stuff. Okay. Alright. Actually, I just about did something silly. I was going to chuck it on peaceful mode, just so we didn't have to deal with mobs for recording. But I think that would probably make my withers disappear, right? Which would be bad. So, digital miner, quantum entangleoper. We might have to set output. Output. No. Just no. Okay. So transporter config, side config. Why? Energy config eject on. Oh, that was all we're missing. Okay. So we probably just need to plonk him there. Start. I think we... Oh my goodness. I think we need to... Right. Set the config. Forge ores. Or forge ores. That's looking better. Start. There we go. Oh, and is he full? No, he's still working. They're just slow. He's just a bit slow. And then I bought way too many chests. But we can set you to like auto output. Visuals on. Okay. I don't know what that means. I guess I can't control. Oh, auto pull off, auto eject on. There we go. And now we're getting stuff. We're not getting Nebu. But eventually we will. And he's using 2000 arithmetic. That's not bad. We could probably put some speed upgrades in. I don't think... No, there's no TS of... No, there's no TS of digital miner. I don't think there was. That'd be cool though. Sweet. I guess we leave this running. Eventually we should get some Nebu ore. That's probably all I really want. And then the main thing that's going... That could be a bad mob somewhere. The main thing that's going to make this handy would be a ender chest. Which we can almost make once I make some of these things. Which we've got the ritual for this, so this actually wouldn't be too bad. But automating it might be nice. But hey, digital miner, that's going to be useful. That's going to be useful. I think especially with some speed upgrades. Definitely with some speed upgrades. Anyway, it's been ClassicDuff. Thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one where I have no idea what we're doing. Oh, maybe the brine stuff. Maybe the brine stuff. Anyway, see ya.